Just a video on one of the latest projects, fitting a Ford Barra to this FJ80 Land Cruiser. Got the donor car here. Got a conversion bell housing from Dello Conversions. They supplied a friction disc for the clutch as well, but we'll be using a Ford flywheel and Ford pressure plate. Most of the engine electrics from the Ford will go in here, obviously because this had a carbureted engine, so there's no electrics for EFI, which should be fine. One of the biggest problems is that the manifold and the fuel rail come into contact with the firewall because the gearbox sits too far towards the back of the car. So we have to move the gearbox forward, and that'll be done with just a modification to the gearbox crossmember. Hoping there's enough adjustment in the drive shafts front and back to compensate for that. If not, probably just have to modify the front drive shaft, get it shortened. What else? Should have all the creature comforts like aircon and power steering. We'll just have to get new lines made up for that, but previously no, I think they were on the same side, but so the compressors on this side and the power steering pumps on that side, which matches up nicely with the layout of the Cruiser engine bay, which is good. Yeah, that's about it. There's not a whole lot to it once you got all the parts. I'll be reflashing the PCM of the Ford with a HB tuner just to remove pats and ABS. Already done a test fit of the engine, which seems to fit in there nicely. Looks pretty good. There's plenty of clearance for once the radiator and thermofans go in, so that should be good. Now the speedo is cable driven on this model, so to get cruise control to work, it looks like we'll have to get some sort of speedo pass through, which will go in the gearbox, and then the VSS sensor will sit in the converter, and then the cable will also come off the pass-through, sorry, not converter, pass-through, and go back to the cluster, so you've still got an accurate speedo reading. And then the cruise control is just a 3-wire cruise, which shouldn't be too difficult to wire up. So apart from all the mechanical fitting, there's just electrical. So keyless entry is another thing that we want to fit to the Cruiser, which I've already got the box, so I'll just have to wire it in, but most of that will be done last. Still got to pull the engine electrics from the Ford, but that'll be after the engine's in and fitting. If there needs to be any loom adjustments, I'll be able to get that done. I'm going to try and combine the two engine looms. I've got a whole heap of fabric engine loom tape. Apparently this is pretty good stuff. So Tisa. Yeah. This is a clutch disc from Dello's. This is a 10.5 inch, I think, OD clutch disc, which matches the Falcon clutch plate or pressure plate, but it's got the 10 spline to match the Toyota 5-speed. which is a little bit different to the Ford one, because the Ford one, the earlier E-Series have a 10 spline, but they're not tapered like that, so it doesn't quite fit, and it's 2mm too small, the Ford one is. So yeah, Toyota Senna with a Falcon outer. Thanks for watching. If everything goes well, there'll be a video of it running. Stay tuned.